Det är fredag kväll och vad gör jag? Well, let me tell you, I am currently on the island of Vrångö in Gothenburg's archipelago, and I'm trying to go camping tonight. Solo camping, to be exact. Solo wild camping. And the reason behind this is because I've been feeling very stuck in Borås, and things are too comfortable but also just stagnant, and I guess my self-confidence needed a bit of a boost or something, and I just needed a change. I needed something big. And usually when this happens, I go for a long run with a lot of uncertainty that I push through, and I kind of show myself that it's actually okay. I'm doing great with life. But I've been running so much anyway because of the marathon training, so that's not really the same release that it used to be, and I needed something new. And I have been wanting to do this for a really long time. I'm kind of obsessed with the islands here in Sweden. I think they're so amazing and wonderful, and just smelling the salty air, it really brings me so much peace. But I haven't been out in a while. The last time was Tjörn in February, and that was so much fun. But that was also with a group of people, so a little bit different. The last time I was solo and camping was also on Tjörn, but back in September. And that was nice, except I stayed at an actual campsite place, so it was a little more, I guess, secure in what was happening, whereas this is just me on my own with a tent in my backpack, trying to figure out where to stay the night. Already we are facing some problems. I got here and I started walking towards the nature reserve area, and I see these signs that say no camping. So I have to figure out what I'm doing for the night because I'm a little scared to camp illegally. But there is an area in the middle of the island where all the people live and the town kind of is, and within those boundaries it's not the nature reserve, so I think Allemansrätten applies there and I can pitch a tent, but I'll have to explore more and see. Luckily the sun is still so high in the sky thanks to daylight savings, and I think I have plenty of time to just wander and walk around. It's not the biggest island, so that's also kind of nice, but I'm just happy to be here. I'll figure things out. Worst comes to worst, there's a ferry at 12 a.m., so I can always go home if I really need to, but let's hope it doesn't come to that. Otherwise, I'm just gonna hang out, journal maybe, make some hot chocolate and enjoy the fresh air and the sea views, and yeah, it's just such a nice getaway from life, and already I feel so much more at peace than I was back in Borås. I think just so much has been happening, so many changes, and I started getting a little bit lonely and just missing home a bit. But last night, Hannah and I went hammocking, and then we went to Max afterwards, and that was so lovely. That kind of cured me. But I also knew that I had to do this for myself. I couldn't quit on it because it's just been sitting around in my head for so long. Let's just go wild camping on an island. And I had to know if I could do it. Otherwise, I just keep obsessing over it, and at some point I just need to take action in life. You can't sit and watch. So that's why we're here, and I still can't believe I can't camp, but I will figure something out. So yes, that is the update. so peaceful and pretty. I found the cutest beach. There's a little picnic table and like the ocean, and there's so many fun shells on the ground in the sand, and I thought I saw a piece of sea glass, but it was actually real glass, so not so great. But yeah, there's like dog footprints, so I think someone was here earlier, but right now it's just me and the sunset. Hot chocolate always tastes better outside. So this map kind of shows where I am at the moment, and the red area is the nature reserve you can't camp in, and then there's that pocket in the middle where you can. So I think I'm gonna try to walk to the top of that pocket and hopefully find a spot to tent. And yeah, we'll see. Fingers crossed. But it's a bit of a ways, maybe 2 miles or so to get up there. And the sun is going down, so hopefully everything is okay. Do you see the sunset? It's so cool. Wow. This is what happens when you go outside and, I don't know, see the world a bit. Okay, so here's the deal. I have made a decision, and it is not ideal whatsoever, but according to the online map I have, I'm still within the legal boundary, and I'm right by the town, like I can see it behind me, but I'm kind of sheltered by these rocks in a little dip, and I think I'm just gonna spend the night here, cowboy camping, no tent, look at the stars, and hopefully like it doesn't rain or anything, but I don't think it will, so it should be interesting. I've cowboy camped once, but that was outside of a camp by a lake. The other time I saw people do it was when we were section hiking the John Muir Trail, and the dad and the son that I was with, they decided to cowboy camp on the top of Muir Pass, and I still remember this so clearly because I was like, no way, I'm gonna put up my tent, even though it was also another not ideal spot. But tonight I think I'm gonna go for it, so hopefully I don't get eaten by bugs or anything, but yeah. And I hope the weather is alright as well, so we'll see. It's one night is what I'm telling myself. It's not that bad. The ground is rocky and sloped, but I think I'm tired enough that I'll sleep. So yeah, okay, let's do this. I feel like an absolute idiot. Hello, so I have my sleep set up all here. It's actually quite comfortable if I'm gonna be honest, because there's like a dip in the rock right where my back is, and then I have a nice air sleeping pad mattress, so it's really nice. My back is actually a little sore. The duffel bag and sling bag combo was not the most ergonomic for walking 5K around the island, but we make do with what we have, and yeah, maybe I should invest in a backpack, but for now, let's get through the night. I have a nice wind block up there, and just for company, some geese that were really loud earlier, and some frogs even, but otherwise, just silence and chill air. Yeah, I still feel so stupid. Like every other island in the archipelago you can camp on, no problem. It's just this one that has all the restrictions. And of course this is the one I came to, and I waited too long to go to another island because, I don't know, I was tired of walking. I ran this morning too as well, so this is definitely the adventure I was looking for, I guess-ish. We'll see. Okay, good night then. See you in the morning. Good morning. I made it through the night, which is crazy. And there's a really nice sunrise. And there's some ships in the distance, which is really interesting. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was such a night. But more on that later. I'm gonna go walk to the top of this hill. More like climb, and then make something warm to drink first because it's quite cold. This right here, this is why I did what I did yesterday. Even though it was so stupid, but the sunrise is so worth it. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. So... Yeah, last night was very interesting, and I was definitely regretting it around midnight when I was having trouble sleeping. I slept in like 2-hour blocks, so it was not great. It was a lot colder than, well, I knew it would be cold, but I didn't know how cold it would feel. And I guess the previous examples I gave of cowboy camping, like, they were all during July and August. And right now it's the first week of April in Sweden versus California. So yeah, should have taken that into consideration. I was uncomfortable, but safe, if that makes any sense. Like, this was probably one of the safest things that I could do, because 1, it's like a Swedish island. 2, I can literally see the town from where I'm sleeping. 3, like, there's ways out if I need it, and the only big concern was the weather, but it wasn't even that cold. It was just around 1 or 2 degrees Celsius. So that aspect was fine. The aspect I had to get through was just the discomfort of it, which was, honestly, part of me wanted it. I was being stubborn around 11 when I was still not really sleeping well. I thought, oh, I guess I could take the ferry back to Borås, but in a way it felt like admitting defeat and yeah, not pushing through things or something. So I decided I would just stick through, even though I'm kind of sucked in the moment and I was freezing. And then everything is better in the morning. So here I am, and it's so beautiful. And it's just such a reward after making it through the night. I feel like I'll pay for this later this weekend, but right now everything is working out so far. And yeah, I love mornings. They're so pretty. And yeah, I do feel proud now that I stuck it out through the night and I made it through, and it feels nice to get in touch with this side of myself again and to be out in nature. How is this even possible? It looks so much better in person. There's geese everywhere, which is so funny. I don't know what they're doing, like migrating or something. Oh, wow. It's so cool.
Bad och skateboard en runda sen i bilen till tornet. Fatsjön ligger där. Hoppas på röding och in i elden sen. Inte för länge, får inte smaka bränd. Lyfta till och tänkte på OS-guld. När jag var 13 träffade jag Stenmark på Frasses jag skröt i flera veckor sen. Låtsas att det hände jämt för mig.